Most of them are down with environmental people. Yeah, because maybe the change in weather.
Yeah.
So maybe it's so down with weather.
Just clip it. Not yet. Can you please check? Yeah. All right. Good morning, everyone. No need of sir. No need of any formalities. You can call me by my name, Tanmay. It's all right. It seems it is not a corporate, but you can get the feeling of the goods of the corporate. No need of sir. No need of formalities. So good morning, everyone. People online, can I get a hi or just turn on your cameras?
Good morning, Tanmay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a network issue, so I cannot come online.
No worries, Lalita. You can stay off camera.
Right.
Use your reactions button, people who are not able to come on camera. Use your reaction buttons. Hi, Brajesh. Glad to see you there.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. So can anyone tell me why all we are here? Why did you come here, Rohit?
Attend the installation ceremony.
Attend the installation ceremony. And what about you, Pranit?
I don't know much about installation ceremony. I thought this
But I came here because it's a hybrid meeting, right? But that's the spirit. That should be the only reason that I wanted to come. That's why I came. It doesn't matter which meeting it is. So today we are here at Speakers and Toastmaster Club having another meeting, the meeting number 334. But before we move forward towards the meeting, let us put some ground rules in place. Please make sure that you do not move in and out of the meeting room. Or like if you're online, if you're joining online, please make sure your camera is turned off if you're moving away from the camera while a person is speaking to avoid any interruption to the speaker. Other than that, make sure your phones are on mute. Because in our recordings, I do not want a background music saying, okay, so make sure your phones are on mute. Make sure that you stay hydrated. There's water kept for all of you. And in case you need to use the washroom, please make sure you do that right now or in the break during the meeting. Okay. Now you're all set. Phones muted. Not mine though. Yeah. Oh, it's muted. All right. So we have a couple of folks joining today offline and a couple of folks joining online as well. And we are today here at meeting number 334. Now, unlike any other meeting which we have at Speakers and Toastmaster Club or any Toastmaster Club for that matter, this meeting is unlike any regular meeting. Because of a couple of reasons. Can you tell me some of those reasons?
We have the area director.
We have the area director, biggest reason. We have the area director with us, Toastmaster Hannah. We have a guest who is a stand-up comedian, Kaushal, here with us. And the biggest reason of all, we have all of you here. Because without you, there is no meeting. If you would have said that I'm not coming offline, I would have stayed at home, maybe not dressed in this formals. Take the trouble of waking up early and getting ready. But we all are here. And that's what matters. Now, before we start talking about the instruction ceremony, we start talking about what are we going to do today and what are all the fun that we are doing today. While other members are also joining us offline and people joining online, let me start by telling you a couple of things about Toastmasters International. I believe you have Googled it and other members, like you have also Googled it. Other members are already members. So one thing about Toastmaster. Okay, you two guys Googled it, right? What is Toastmaster? What is Toastmaster? Toastmaster, that's it. That's a good answer, actually. So Toastmaster is actually just Toastmasters. But what itself is Toastmasters? In a formal setting, the person who raises a toast to everyone, I want to raise this toast and just do this, to set up a meeting in progress or to praise someone, to acknowledge someone's effort is called a Toastmaster. But we are here as part of Toastmasters International Organization at the Speakers and Toastmasters chapter. Now, this institute, this Toastmasters International, was started way back in 1924. Can you believe this? That this is a centenary year, the 100th year of Toastmasters International. But not 100 years of Speakers, and we are not that old. We are 10 years young. Speakers is present in Bangalore, but Toastmasters International is present across 140 plus countries with thousands of members and thousands of clubs. No matter which city you go to, any tier 1 city you go to, any foreign country you go to, except some region in Middle East maybe, you will find a Toastmaster club there. Except any conflicted region in the world, you will find a Toastmaster club there. If you're traveling for your work, if you're traveling for your personal leisure, you can find a Toastmaster club there. And the good thing, post-COVID, you can attend those club meetings online as well. We have members who have joined meetings in US. We have members who have given training session in Toastmasters joining from all the way from UK. And those are not just any members, those were the world champions. But because of this flexibility in our way of working, in the post-COVID era, we have this online, offline, hybrid setup where anyone from anywhere can join. And who are willing to travel offline, you are most welcome. Because offline sets things in a different mood, different context. We get to see the faces behind the names. Right now, you might see who is Sankhya. But once it turns on the camera, we can see who is behind that name. Let's not tease Sankhya today. He is also taking a training session for his corporate due to his professional commitments. But I respect him for taking time to make sure that he also attend this meeting while giving his trainings. So let's take a moment and give a big round of applause to everyone who has attended the meeting today. We are all set for the meeting. Now, any Toastmaster meeting is usually, on a regular meeting, is divided into 3 segments. Start with the prepared speeches, where the people who are a member of a Toastmasters organization, they have something called pathway, where they select a speech that I want to give this speech. And it's like a ladder approach that you take level 1. Once you complete your level 1, you move to level 2. It's like a batch you are getting, level 1, level 2, level 3. And once you complete all 5 levels with around 30 plus speeches, you become proficient in that particular pathway. So we have prepared speeches in the first section, which usually lasts from each speech 5 to 7 minutes, then followed by a table topic session, which is impromptu. And I believe that it is the most important session of all times. Reason being, I might ask you on the spot, what is Toastmasters? And that is the table topic. That you have given a topic immediately, an impromptu topic, and you are ready to speak about it. You have no idea what your topic is going to be. I might ask, what is Cats? But you might be like, okay, what is Cats? Yeah, Cats is a movie. It's a different answer, but it's still an answer. Then after table topics, we have a feedback session. The feedback session, any Toastmasters meeting is all about getting the right feedback, getting the constructive feedback, which will propel you in the right direction. It tells you what you really did good. It could be you look very presentable. You are dressed rightfully for the occasion. You gave your entire speech in a constructed speech. The content was very greatly formulated, and it will also give you the areas of improvement. That maybe your grammar needs a little work, maybe your body language needs a little more work. And along with that, it also tells you one more very important thing, which is the timer. Timer lets you aware of yourself, that how much time you're taking to articulate and present your thoughts. And in today's meeting also, we have a timer, because no Toastmaster meeting, any Toastmaster meeting can happen without a presiding officer, but no Toastmaster meeting can happen without a timer. So please join me in welcoming timer of the day, Toastmaster Brajesh.
So good morning all. So today I will be playing role of timer. So as a timer, I will time all the speakers who will speak in the meeting today. So Tanmay, I want to know that today we have a speakers or not?
Brajesh, today we only have table topics. So standard timing would be 1 to 2 minutes for each table topics.
Okay.
Yes.
So today only we will time for the table topic and evaluation section. So for table topic, we should speak not more than 2 minutes. So I will alert by the raising the green card and yellow card and red card. So for table topic at 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card, and at 1 minute I will raise the red card. I'm correct or wrong? Tanmay?
1 minute green card, 1 minute 30-second yellow card, 2 minutes red card, and then a 30 seconds grace period.
Okay.
Rajesh,
So-
can you please demonstrate the cards?
Okay. Yes, sir. So at 1 minute, I will raise the green card. 1 minute, 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. That's all. Thank you. Back to you, Tanmay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Brijesh, for taking up the role of timer, the only official role in today's meeting. Big round of applause for Toastmaster Brijesh. Now, in today's meeting, before we move forward with the installation ceremony, let me start with a round of introductions. May I please request our guest, Aditya, to introduce himself to the. You can come here. Toastmaster Hana, you have to move a little bit. We'll just remove that fan. Welcome to the speakers then. Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Aditya Shrikant. I'm from Bangalore, and I did my schooling in Delhi Public School till 10th. Then after that, I studied in SRM or as an automobile engineering. Then after that, I was working in Wheels India Limited. Then I moved to call center. Then now my passion to join Indian Army and to serve the nation and to help to protect the people until the border. So, and mostly my hobby is to play cricket and also do adventurous trainings and all. So that is my hobby. And the reason for joining the Toastmaster, I'm quite shy and just trying to speak little like hesitation way. So, but trying my level best to push forward. And that's it.
Thank you, Aditya, and welcome to the club. I hope we fulfill your desire to become a better public speaker and also help you in achieving your goal. All right. Next, we have an entrepreneur with us, a woman entrepreneur who, not you, who has also come here for the very first meeting. Your name? Soumya. So may I please request Soumya to come in front of the audience and introduce herself.
Hi everyone, my name is Soumya and I'm from Chennai, settled here in Bangalore after my marriage. And I did my schooling and college in Chennai, and I was working in IT sector. After that, I moved on to digital marketing. I had a passion for it. I'm still following it as a freelancer. And during my maternity break, I have a kid who is like 3 years old. And in my maternity break, I co-founded this startup All Pro Trainings, where we are into corporate and college trainings. And taking my next step to reach out to clients and colleges, I would need this platform to improve myself as well. So I'm here for that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Soumya. Can you believe she is a mother who is also a co-founder of a startup who is giving trainings to corporate and these colleges? I really appreciate you putting all of these efforts. So big round of applause for Soumya and her entrepreneurial spirit. Now coming to our next guest, may I please request Sumant, who is joining us online, to come on camera if possible and introduce himself to the club.
Hello, sir. Actually, I don't know, sir, what's happening about my camera. It's not
No
working.
problem. No problem, no problem. Can you give us a round of introduction about yourself?
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Suman. I'm from Shumoga. And actually, I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering in Bangalore. And now I am preparing for civil exam. And Actually, I'm a very shy guy, and also I am I'm not good at in English. So that's why I have enrolled this Toastmaster Club. Thank you.
Welcome to the club, Suman. May I please
Thank you,
request Shailu next?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Shailu Srivastav, and I am from Patna, Bihar. I have done my graduation in electronics and communication engineering, and currently I am working in Oracle. And also, I'm a part of Trailblazers Toastmaster Club, which is in Oracle. Thank
Great to have you here with us, Shailu.
you. Definitely.
And we have one more guest joining us who just transitioned from online to offline.
Yes.
Tarun. Tarun, can you please introduce yourself to the club?
Yes. Good evening, good morning all, and my name is Tarun Kumar Upadhyay. I am working as an investment banker in a company which I'll not name per se. Yeah, so interested in Toastmaster per se. I have been there for, I have attended these sessions for last couple of months, isn't it? So today the decision was made to join the club. The idea of joining the club is I see myself going, while presenting, going haywire in my thoughts. So I thought, why not I join this so that I can collate my thoughts and present to the audience. So that is the only intention of joining. So I have about 30 years of experience in working for various companies like Blue Dart, FedEx. I was instrumental in starting up First Cry in the South, actually. So have a diverse kind of a work know-how per se. But then what I lack is this one. So collating thoughts and bringing it to the audience is what I lack. So I thought I'll join Toastmaster and improvise on that. So that is the only reason why I want to join. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Tarun. I'm glad to have you here.
Sure.
And to know about your resolution of joining the club to improve your skills and articulate your thoughts in a better manner. Glad to hear that directly coming from you. Okay, so we have two more guests who are waiting. Like, are they going to introduce me? But don't worry, I'm not going to introduce you right now. You have your time. You will have your limelight. We'll start with today's meeting, the agenda of today. And the first agenda of the day, before I move towards anything about the installation, let me welcome the installation officer of today's meeting. The installation officer for Speakers and Toastmaster Club, none other than Area B2 Director, Toastmaster Hannah. Toastmaster Hannah, can you please? Glad to have you here. You can just introduce yourself right now. We will do the presentation like this and then.
A very good morning to each one of you. Thank you so much for being here and for inviting me over for the installation ceremony. So I'm basically a Toastmaster since 4 years, and I go to the Bangalore Toastmasters Club. So being a Toastmaster has changed me in several ways, like how Tarun has mentioned. Okay, it will change you as a person. It will help you in your family, in your work. So, and I'm very, very glad that all of you have chosen to be a Toastmaster, and it is a consistency. Consistency plays a very important role in being confident to speak your thoughts, to collate your thoughts. So I'm very glad that all of you have come to this place, and I'm glad to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hannah. Okay, I forgot that I had this gavel. So with this, let me officially open the meeting number 334. Starting with the first item on our agenda, the outgoing presidential address. So I'm going to invite myself as the presiding officer, the president of Speakers and Toastmaster Club for the last 2 terms in the last program year. Here are a few of my words, which I want to express from the bottom of my heart to everyone of this club. In the last year, Speakers and Toastmasters became President Distinguished Club with 10 DCP points, which is not a small feat. For those of you who are aware what is DCP point, and some of you are looking at me bewildered, what is DCP point? Let me tell you, it is an achievement. Every single thing that all of the members do together by coming together contributes toward the DCP point. It increases your club's status. It's like a dashboard for tracking how much miles you have run. If you are a marathon runner, your first agenda is to make sure that you complete all those 42 kilometers. Do not get tired before that. And as a club itself, our agenda is to make sure we complete each program year with success. By ensuring each and every single DCP point, which are our milestones in this entire year. And coming to that conclusion, that you are now a President Distinguished Club. And for that, I would like to thank my VP Education and the entire executive committee of the club and the members of the club. So can I have a round of applause for the entire executive committee and the members of the club? I would also like to thank all the guests who were not yet officially part of the Toastmasters, speakers and Toastmasters, but they have been consistent in their thoughts and have been joining us consistently. A great example of that is Tarun, who is sitting right with us today. That despite not having the time week after week, they make sure that whenever they have the time, they join us. And as Toastmasters just told us about, consistency matters. Consistency is the key. We have learned this from our childhoods, right? The story of the rabbit and the turtle. The rabbit was a fast runner. You may be a very good speaker, you may be a topper, but if you're not putting consistent efforts in moving towards your goal, it doesn't matter. You may think, okay, I'm going to start going to gym from tomorrow, which I think I'm going to do from tomorrow, by the way. But if you're not waking up and going to gym, even if you wake up, you're lying down in your bed, just scrolling on your phone. Like the only running that you are doing is for your thumb and your finger on this phone screen. That is not your treadmill. You have to wake up. You have to don on your attire. You have to pull your gym bag out of the closet and you have to travel to the gym. You have to put consistent efforts for at least few months or maybe more than that, depending on your current physical state. And then only you will see some results. It might seem tiny in the small. In the very starting, it might seem tiny. You might start with like, oh, this is very heavy for me. But when you go day after day, week after week, month after month, you will realize that your starting point is way far behind. You start with a 1 kg dumbbell thinking it's very heavy. Now you're doing deadlift 100 kgs. And it's not a small feat. There might come a time then the newcomers who are coming there will look at you and like, I want to be like him. I want to do these amazing feats that we see other people doing ourselves. And you might be an example for that. But all of this starts at one singular point. Taking the very first step and making sure that you take every other step after the first step. Because just taking the first step and stopping after that, it's not going to take you anywhere. Taking the first step, then taking another step, and then making sure that you take all the steps afterwards is going to take you to your goal. And as a club, we have done that really well. There are some of us who have seen this journey from way back in Sankhya has been here since like a long time. And he has seen this club moving forward, the ups and downs of the club. This club, when it was started back in 2012, used to be the very first club. It was an advanced Toastmaster club. You need to complete at least 10 traditional 10cc manuals to be a member of this club. And since the inception of the pathways, now we're at a point that we welcome everyone to join us on this journey. We have given many amazing speakers, many amazing leaders to the world. There are people who have gone to the world championship as well. They have gone to district area, many of the levels, who are successful in their professional career, who have joined us to improve their public speaking journey and make sure that their goals are reached. For example, in last term, we had we had a member, Toastmaster Sovik, whose dream was, just like you, Aditya, whose dream was to join Indian Army. And he was a student of New Horizon College of Engineering. When he joined Toastmasters, Speakers Den, he was still a fourth-year student there. He came to the club and we had a really good bond with him. He made sure to attend the meeting. He took leadership roles as well. And then he did one exam. He couldn't crack that. But that didn't faze him. He kept showing up, kept putting his efforts in public speaking, leadership, in Toastmasters, in his personal development, in whatever, in how he's preparing for the exams. And then he cracked that exam. He cracked his SSB. And right now, just before he went away on his journey to become a commissioned officer of Indian Army at IMA Dehradun, he sent me a message, a very beautiful message, that Tanmay Bhaiya, he used to call him Bhaiya, Tanmay Bhaiya and Sankhya sir, you really helped me. Because at times I was lost, at times I was confused, but coming together and talking to you, I can discuss anything with you regarding my college life, regarding what I should do next. You helped me. And today he is at IM and he has invited me to come to Dehradun. He will show me around. So I'm waiting for that time when I go there. Yes, Dehradun is a nice place. But right now, we are in Paris. And it's also a nice place. So now we all are here. And this moment where I'm standing right now is the changing of guard. I've done my due diligence as a president of the Speakers and Toastmasters Club in the last program here. Now it is time for me to pass on the baton to the next executive committee and take up a new role. Because just being a leader does not mean that you improve yourself. Being a leader means that you extend that improvement to everyone around you. You might take on different roles. You might not take any role. That's perfectly all right. What matters is your consistency. What matters is you making sure that you are there. So today, as the outgoing president of the Speakers and Toastmaster Club, I would like to extend my heartfelt thank you to everyone who is here, all of our members, all of our guests, and offline, online, who could not attend today. A very thank you to all of you. Thank you. Now, may I please request our installation officer to start the installation ceremony. Toastmaster. Oh, yes, you can.
Yeah, I need something.
Yeah, because they have
Online books.
Yeah.
It just improves the sound quality. Otherwise, we have seen that there is an echo and sound is not very good.
It's very feeble.
A very good morning to each one of you once again.
Good morning.
I would now request the outgoing officers to please stand. And if anybody else online, are they?
I think
Some of us could not join us
Join
due to
us.
the commitments.
Okay, okay,
We'll take proxy in there.
done, okay. So Lalita's 1 year, okay,
Sankhya.
okay. At this time, you are discharged from all your duties and responsibilities. Thank you for your excellent service to this club. You can sit down. I'm here to install the new officers of Speakers Den Toastmasters Club, briefly state the key responsibilities, and to remind the officers of the challenges that lie ahead. The collective challenge of the ExCom is to make this club one of the best in Toastmasters International. This involves in helping members achieve their goals as well as leading the club to President Distinguished Club status this program year. Request the new ExCom who was here to please come forward and yeah, only.
Like when we speak, you know.
You can come this side. Okay. I would start off with the SAA, the sergeant.
Not there.
Okay.
So Brijesh, could you please be his proxy?
Sorry.
Can you be Venkatesh proxy?
Yes.
You just have to say I do, right?
Yeah.
After this, will you say I do after Anna finishes?
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay, on behalf of Venkatesh.
Okay. I'll go on to the SAA a little later and then yeah. So each officer is obligated to attend monthly executive committee meetings, attend club officer training held twice a year, and prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I would now describe the challenges and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Venkatesh, may I request you to please stretch out your hand, Brijesh, if you can do that, it'll be good.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. As Sergeant at Arms, you arrange the meeting location, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, make all relevant educational and PR materials are displayed, attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Toastmaster Venkatesh, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Brijesh.
Thank you.
We now move on to our treasurer, Toastmaster Sankhya. He's there. Okay. May I request you to please stand? You're standing, yes? Okay. As treasurer, you keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay dues, explain the due structure to members, collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues promptly on time to Toastmaster International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Sankhya, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I'll do.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya. We will now move on to the secretary, Toastmaster Lalita. May I request you to please stand, Toastmaster Lalita?
Yes, I am.
Okay. As secretary, you maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance, submit the new club member officer list to Toastmaster International by June 30th, work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmaster International World Headquarters as soon as possible, work with the treasurer to submit your club renewal dues to Toastmaster International on time, provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Lalita, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will perform.
Thank you. We now move on to the Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Velavan. Okay, great. Okay. May I request you to please put forth your right hand, Toastmaster? Yeah. Toastmaster Velavan, as Vice President of Public Relations, you attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club in the community, enlist your fellow fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests, regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Velavan, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Velavan. We now move on to Toastmaster Vice President Membership.
Can you be the proxy for Abhishek?
Sure.
Okay. I request you. Yeah. So, Toastmaster Abhishek Sinha, as Vice President Membership, you lead the club's membership, building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members. While the Vice President of Public Relations motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests, promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and the treasurer, personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including the membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefit of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meetings. Toastmaster Abhishek Sinha, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. We now move on to Vice President Education, Toastmaster Tanmay. As Vice President Education, you gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting rules. Plan meetings and will assist members in meeting their goals. Work with the club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with the members to ensure that they submit their applications for their educational awards promptly. Provide for educational topics at club meetings, such as those from successful club series and better speaker series. Represent your club at the area council meetings. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. Toastmaster Tanmay, will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I do.
Great, thank you. Toastmaster Sonal, as president, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are the club fellow members, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the D92 website, and all other district officers. Toastmaster Sonal, you hold the gavel as a symbol of power and authority that your club has given you during the term of office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Sonal, as the member of Speakers Den Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with the executive committee and club members of Speakers Den Toastmasters Club to make it a President Distinguished Club this year?
Yes, I
Great. Thank you. Members of the Speakers Toastmasters Den, if you can please stand, if whoever the members are.
Only the members.
Yeah, only the members. And okay. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each member. Do you members pledge to work together with your officer team and make Speakers Den Toastmasters Club the finest club it can possibly be?
Yes, we do.
Great. Okay. By the authority vested in me as your area director, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed to their respective club offices. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the Speakers Den Toastmasters Club executive team for this Toastmaster term. Many, many congratulations to all of you. It would have been great to see each one of you in person, but nevertheless, it's great and wishing you all the best. Yeah, over to you.
Yeah, one. So Anna, we have a small token of appreciation from the club for the editor. You have I've invited myself for the incoming presidential address. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I hope I'm audible. So, like Tanmay, who was our who's our outgoing president, mentioned, we achieved every goal that we set out to in the last term, and this is what we intend to do even in this term. Speakers Den has always maintained very high standards. It was formed by international directors. We've had stalwarts. We have giants of speakers from the club. The club has produced such stalwarts in such a short span. We get the best of trainers around the world. Some of you all have attended the training sessions. And that's probably why we keep the flag flying so high. So when I had a word with Anna, I said, you don't have to worry about us. We'll take care of ourselves. I mean, of course, we need their help and support, but we'll manage our club because we maintain such high standards. We are invested. The executive committee is invested in the growth of each and every single individual, every member, every guest. And that's precisely why we have regular guests who intend to join our club, like Tarun and others. We've had, like Tanmay mentioned, Souvik, who's now an army officer, Venkatesh, who's preparing, Venkatesh's brother, Anjani is again preparing for the army. And I'm sure they will, because that's the kind of training ground we provide. We provide support, not just in Toastmasters, but outside Toastmasters as well. The camaraderie that we share is exceptional. Someday I'd been to Hubli last week. I went to DET Toastmasters as the chief guest, and they said, how do you manage so much? I said, I manage so much because we have such a supportive club. We want each one to grow. So if I'm busy, Tanmay will take over. If Tanmay is busy, I will take over. And that's how it is. The club is like that. We support each and every member in every endeavor they have within Toastmasters and outside. This time too, we have very ambitious goals. We have audacious goals, and we will back it with audacious action. Rest assured, just like we did in the previous term, this term also, we will be more than just distinguished, President's Distinguished Toastmasters Club. And I'd just like to thank our executive committee. Each one of us are not good at what we do. I wouldn't talk about myself, but the best at what we do. And I'll tell you why. We have Tanmay, who's on the district PR team. He's not even the, what do you call this, VP PR of the club, but he manages most of it. He guides Velavan. Velavan is exceptionally good at VP, the public relations. Abhishek is such a proactive person. Sankhya handles almost everything. Lalita is such a calm and composed secretary. Venkatesh is the most consistent member. Today, he couldn't come here because it was raining. It's raining and he has patchy network, so he couldn't attend. So we have consistent members who've taken up roles in the executive committee. And with the plan, we have a good team and we have a good plan. And I'm sure every dream of us, every task that we have set out for ourselves will come to pass. And I'm sure of that. I'd like to thank each one of you for coming here and listening to us, being a part of a very momentous occasion for the club. Thank you once again. And with that, I hand it back over to the MC of the day, Toastmaster Tanmay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sonal. Okay, I see that all of you are getting bored now, right? Bored of constantly listening to me. So we will just announce a quick bio break. Please make sure to use washrooms or water station as required. And then we will reconvene here in another 2 minutes. Make sure to come back as soon as possible. Don't run away because we have some surprises for you. Brajesh, can you please time 2 minutes and show the red card when it's done?
Sure, Tanmay.
Thank you.
Yes,
please.
You
I will
need
just
to
show the
Then the
Yeah,
UPI one,
I get it because I also had American Express. I used to get a lot of benefits, but now they have discontinued those benefits.
no, I still have that.
Nice, nice. I will just check in once with Sankhya and see if it would be
If it
possible.
is, if it is okay, then I'll make the payment now. Otherwise, then I'll have to think of a possibility of transferring it to UPI and then.
I will just check that. By EOD, I will just check and let you.
But then what is that, that some kind of a concession I get for joining in before the 31st? That is 30th or 31st, something.
So because they are hiking the fee, so you will say around 1400.
Yeah, so I'd like to take that advantage as well.
Yeah, that's why I encourage everyone to renew it before 31st.
Today is 30th. Isn't it?
Today is 30, yes, it's just one day. I will just check in with Sankhya once. Okay.
No. Oh, you done.
Rohit is our most recent member. Everyone back in, let's still wait for Praneeth and Hana. Thank you, Brajesh. Thank you, Brajesh, for the timing.
Thank you.
Uh,
Tanmay.
Kaushal, what would be a total time for your session? 12 to 15 minutes. Brajesh, please note for Kaushal's session, green card is at 10 minutes,
Okay,
yellow card is at 13 minutes, and red card is at 15 minutes. What?
10, 13, 15, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
You can get some improv games. He is the president of Trailblazers. He is an improv artist and stand up.
The only reason it's so calm right now because he's stand down right now. Wait till he stands up. Right, we are all in. I will close the door. No one can escape now.
Doors locked.
I want that.
No worries, don't worry.
And that's why the speaking area is this side. You can stop anyone like this. All right. Thanks everyone for coming back in and not running away. Now we have a wonderful guest speaker today, and he has so many hats. He's a Toastmaster. He's a president of a club, of a corporate club. He is a stand-up comedian as well. So I would not say anything else about him because, as they say, words speak louder, and he is the person who speaks a lot of words. So may I please welcome Toastmaster Kaushal. Toastmaster Kaushal, welcome to the club. Toastmaster Brajesh, you have the timings.
Thank you. I would like to, I would like to get the recording paused.
Yes, I will just do that. I will just pause that.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tanmay. Thanks for bailing out my introduction, because that's how you rightly do when you don't have the introduction, right? Did I get the green card? Did I get the green card?
Yes.
It was almost yellow.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kaushal. Here's a small token of appreciation. Hope you had a fun time with Toastmaster Kaushal.
Yes.
And now you know why he's wearing the red shirt. And the reason why he stopped the recording as well. Now it's time for our next section. And it is a table topic section, which is for everyone to participate. And this is a section where you can nominate yourself. And for people who are looking forward to improving the public speaking skills, remember that speaking in public is different from speaking in a prepared manner. And this is the section which helps improve that. So we'll start with our questions, and I'm going to give you numbers. Oh, wait, my table topics got lost. Wait.
The bug is between us.
Where is it? Okay, I remember the first few topics.
This is the fact.
Looks like I'm not married.
Not yet. Okay, meanwhile, I find that we will start with the first topic. Okay, anyone who would like to volunteer? Online, offline?
Yeah.
Hey, Aditya? Your topic is, what color do you think in?
Yeah. Thank you for giving the topic. My color, what I think is what I'm wearing. Obviously, it's green, but my favorite color is black because wherever you know, it's you won't get to know who I are. So my favorite color is black actually, and different colors is my favorite. No issues, but my favorite is black. They'll say like kala tika lagao. So that is that is the thing, comes in my mind. But everything what I see is in the positive way, white, black, or whatever color it is. But now I'm thinking is black. That's it.
Thank you very much. Who wants to come next?
So Tanmay,
Praneeth,
I have
yeah.
hello Tanmay.
Welcome, Praneeth. Your topic is, if you can be a dish, which one would you be? Not a dish TV. Yeah, got it. I'm gonna be biryani, obviously. I mean, the reason being, I'm come from Andhra Pradesh, so where biryani is quite famous, and like I think it has a mixture of lot of spices, and like you can mix with salan to make it more spicy, or add raita to make it reduce the spiciness. So I think pretty much like our life and our emotions. So yeah, the one dish would be chicken biryani. With the elachi, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Anyone who would like to go next?
So Tanmay, may I know the name of these people? Who's
First was Aditya, second is Toastmaster Praneeth.
First was Aditya.
Guest Aditya,
Okay.
second is Toastmaster Praneeth.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone who would like to go next? Yeah. Welcome, Tarun. Your question is, name your firm. No, definitely that is not your question. Definitely that is not your question. All right. Your question is, if you can relocate to any city in the world, which one would you choose and why?
Yeah. If I would have been given a chance to relocate to any of the cities in the world, it would be Indore. Why? Because that's the upcoming city currently in the domestic scenario. Indore is growing very fast at a phenomenal pace. That's what I hear with the colleagues who I work with. And Mr. Modi has developed the infrastructure, etc., in that city pretty well. So yes, that would be my preference as of now.
Thank you. So, fun fact, my college was in Indore. So I felt that to the core of my heart. And yes, Indore, what I have seen back in 2012 and what I've seen right now has developed at an amazing pace. And for the veg food, anyone who likes veg, Indore is an amazing place, because no matter if you're indoor or outdoor, you are still in Indore and the food is good.
Now, just to give you a glimpse of what the scenario for the future is, that Indore will be growing at an exceptional pace, barring, although as of now it's Bangalore and you have Gurgaon and all those places growing. But then going forward, it is Indore which will be growing at a great pace, is what the news is all about.
But like what in real estate.
Everything.
They have
Everything.
They have international airport.
Everything.
They have facilities.
Lakes, no? Geoloki city or something is.
No, that's Bhopal.
Yeah.
Bhopal.
It is the cleanest city of India for the last 6 years. Mysore is second. Indore is the cleanest city in India for the last 6 years. And the best thing, they have a dedicated bus lane. Missing in Bangalore. Okay. Who would like to go next? Soumya? Yes, come on. Okay, your question is, are aliens real? Your thoughts on the matter or dark matter?
First thing, I don't believe anything that I cannot, which is not visible
Yeah.
to the eyes. Yeah. Unless I see it in person, I don't believe anything. So I think for me, aliens are not real. But if they are real, I would like to have a,
Quick chat with them.
yeah.
And provide-
I don't know, I've seen, yeah, training as well. How not to, I mean, I've seen news on UFOs and other things, but I'm not sure. US is mostly into that research part. That's
Thank So, well, aliens may or may not be real, but the fear of public speaking is real. So who would like to come next and overcome this fear of public speaking while the US debunks the myth of aliens? Or maybe introduce them to us. Rohit, yay. Rohit. So Rohit, your question is, it's a thought and you have to work on this. We are humans, we live on earth, we cannot see air. Do you think fish can see water? Think of you as a fish.
All right. I think as we cannot see an air, but still we can feel the presence of it around it. Similar goes for every human being. Eyes has been given to, I think, all of them, and they can still feel the presence of water. Yes, they may not call it as water because it's their life. They don't know what the is, but then it is something which is there for them, where they have grown up, where they have been around that all the time. So I think, yes, they are very well aware of the presence of water and what it means to them. Like air is for us, water is for the fishes. So yeah, that's my thought. Thank you.
May I please invite someone from online next?
Yes, Tanmay,
Hello.
I would like.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Just give me a minute. I'm also getting ready.
Okay.
Okay, so your topic is, okay, let's do it differently. I want one of you to nominate topic for Brijesh. Aditya. Okay, let me give you a topic, Brijesh.
Okay.
If you can travel back in time to any place and any era, where would you like to go?
So I would like to go to my school time. So that was where the best time ever I had in life. So school time, can say it will not come back, but still, if I got chance, so I will go to that time and I will enjoy with my friends again, and I will witness again that moment with my best friends and with my good teachers, and we will like to play our best games with our friends, and lots of things we can do that in our school time if I can go back. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Brijesh. Okay, next may I please request Toastmaster Hannah. Your topic is, what did you wish you knew when you started your Toastmaster journey that you know now? What you know now that you wish that you knew when you started your Toastmaster journey, when you first became a Toastmaster?
Thank you so much for the topic. Actually, when I became a Toastmaster, I had no intention whatsoever. I had no goal. It was just I was in between jobs and I wanted to do it as part of my bucket list, basically. I had no idea that it's going to improve my public speaking or anything like that. This Toastmaster word was a word which was just in a random conversation with my colleagues. He mentioned it, and I have this habit of journaling. So when I had the time, maybe I have written this word Toastmasters. And then when I had the time many years later, okay, when I was going through this journal, I saw this Toastmaster word, and then I Googled it out, and then I joined. So I had no intention, didn't have the intention to speak as well. I would go sit in the meeting for 6 months. I have not given my icebreaker, nothing I did. I just went and sat. And then over a period of time, see, it's the support of all members. So when they ask you to take up a role, then you don't feel like letting them down. If they have that confidence in you, then maybe you can do it. So that's how I took up roles in the XCOM. And so even anything actually in Toastmaster journey was not planned. It was all, it came and then I accepted. So that courage also you need, because it's going to make you come out of your comfort zone. So you take that and I guess it leads you different places, new experiences. So I didn't have a goal in mind. Yeah, so I had no perception whatsoever. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you. All right, next may I please request Sumant. Would it be possible for you to take up a topic? Okay, Sumant, maybe not there. Shailum?
Sure, Tanmay.
Okay. If you can be a member of the national team of any one sports, which sports would you choose and why? Except cricket.
Thank you for the topic, Tanmay. So actually, I'm not much interested in sports, but I can say I can play badminton well. So I can be the member of Indian badminton team. So that would be great for me. Actually, if you ask me to choose cricket, I must like I admire Dhoni very much, as Toastmaster Kausha said. So, yeah. So, but okay. So as of now, I'll go with the badminton team. Thank you so much.
Well, I was worried that he might choose politics, but good. Well, Jharkhand gave us Dhoni, Bihar gave us Lalu Yadav. All right. Now, may I please request Kaushal next? Welcome, Kaushal. On the wanderlust part, if you can travel any one place where your wife would not approve, where would you go?
You know the name of the place, you can guess that, but okay.
Heaven is not the answer.
You guessed it right. Or she will not approve of. Okay, that's a difficult part. But yeah, I've been lately talking about traveling to Greece. Although I have not checked with her, so I can go with this topic. So I would still say she has not approved yet. Greece is one thing which I always like. Since I was a childhood, I read a lot of stories like Greek. Like if you hear about Hrithik Roshan, somebody will say he's like a Greek god. And then you will visit places, you will see all. If you read history, definitely you will come across something which is from Greece. You have all those wars, great wars. And then I've seen some beautiful pics of Greece. So that is one place which is stuck in my mind. If I get a chance, of course, I would be happy if my wife can join me. If she doesn't approve, I'll just take the fund and the card from her, and then I can go off. So that is like, Greece is something that I would like to visit. And if given more chances, do I have more chances?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If your wife approves.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
Yeah. One thing I'm very sure that she will not approve is like going to the Antarctica. So I think that is one place which very few people have gone, at least like there have been attempts, very few attempts. But yeah, that is one place which I would like to explore. I'm very sure she will not go with me because she doesn't like cold places. So that is one place where I can find my independence. That's exactly why I've chosen that place. So yes, Antarctica is the one. Thank you so much.
All right. So we have a bucket list of travel from Kaushal, and Greece is really beautiful. Reason not just being its present natural beauty, it is also the birthplace of democracy. It is also the land of the Greek myths and gods, the demigods. And we have all seen the Hercules movie, right? Disney one. That is also based on Greece. Definitely one on my bucket list as well. But I found out recently a place in Bangalore which is made like a Greek kind of thing. It's called Oya, something. It's in Hennur.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a pub in Hennur. One of my friends went there. I saw the photo. I was like, okay, this seems like one of those places in Greece where you have those white buildings and all that. Okay, so there's my Sasta Greece. Is it? Okay. OIA. I can confirm the name in 2 minutes. I just need to log into Instagram for that. Yeah. Okay. So with this, we have Lalita remaining. Lalita, would you like to take a table topic next?
Yes, Tanmay.
Okay, all right. So Lalita, if given the chance, would you like to travel the space or under the ocean?
I think I would like to travel under the ocean.
And
Because,
why?
Okay. The reason is I've seen many videos and documentaries where it is really interesting to see varieties of fishes and all the animals under the ocean. So I would like to see that. I saw somewhere in this National Geographic channel, I was surprised to see there is one fish, if it bites a person, the blood, it doesn't get clotted. I've heard the blood flows from all parts of the body, all through all the pores. So I'm really interested to see that kind of there are various species of this underground animals, and I'm interested to see that. And I think even given a chance, I would also like to travel to the space also. That is also quite exciting. So I would like to travel to both the places and explore both. Over to you, Tanmay.
Thank you, Lalita. But mentioning of that fish really got me scared. I would not like to go there. Aliens are far better than that.
The reason it is called wanderlust, right? You cannot settle with one place.
Correct. Agreed. I'm also a traveler and I travel to almost every weekend. I'm here or there. So I agree. It's traveling to office is the easy part because I live just behind the office. Lucky in that sense. All right. With this, our table topic session comes to an end. And is there anyone who would like to add anything before we move towards the closure of the session?
Yeah,
We'll move towards the feedback. All right. With this, I will close the table topic session. Toastmaster Brijesh will skip the timer report for today.
Okay. Sure.
Yes. All right. And a good thanks to all of you who have attended today's meeting. Our installation officer, Toastmaster Hannah, our guest speaker, Toastmaster Kaushal, the stand-up for his stand-up act, and our timer, Toastmaster Brijesh. A big round of applause for all of that. Okay, this time is 12:41. We still have some time remaining, and we will just have a quick feedback session before moving to the closure of this meeting and skipping this Paris. Okay, and Paris is also one of the places I would like to go, but not this room. So can I start with our guest today, Soumya? How was your experience in today's meeting? Would you like to share anything? Anything that was good, anything that we can improve?
So, hi everyone. So this is my first meeting with Toastmasters and talking in public first time. So I'm not sure what could have been done better, but there's something really that I can take away from today's session, and I'm looking forward to attend these sessions going forward. So thanks for having me in, and looking forward for more learning.
Well, good thing about not having a benchmark is you can't point out what's wrong. Thank you, Soumya, for a wonderful feedback. Next, may I please request Aditya to share his feedback and thoughts on today's meeting? And he's donning the olive color, showing his spirit of joining Indian Army.
Yes, actually, it is quite wonderful to see many people after 20 days, and I went outside. So first time I'm seeing outside, and my feedback to improve is to I'm very shy in talking to in the public speaking, and my English is quite average. So for that I need to come up. So I'm coming here to, speak with people, get friends, and try to be louder and clear in speaking. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya. I'm glad you enjoyed today's session and would like to see you in our next meeting and many more meetings after that. Okay, anyone else who would like to share their thoughts? People online, Shailu, Sumant.
Hello, Tanmay bro. Sorry. Actually, my mom called me and assigned some work, so I didn't attend.
No problem, Sumant. It's perfectly all right if your internet is not working correctly. Make sure to join our next meeting happening on next Sunday at the same time. Okay. It would be an online meeting for to answer Praneeth's question in this manner. It would be an online meeting, and we would soon be meeting offline as well. We would share the hybrid meeting agenda well in advance so that every one of you can make sure to take time out of your schedules and come here and meet all of us. Now we have two more guests whose feedback I would like to take. I would like to start with Kaushal. Kaushal, as a fellow Toastmaster and president, what are your thoughts on today's meeting, and what we suggest to improve or keep doing it?
First of all, I would like to thank you all for this opportunity. It was so kind of you that you invited me over, and you gave opportunity to a new person who's trying something new. I mean, a person who's trying something new. I'm not a new person, I know. So, but yeah, at least I'm trying something new. And this is why I always tell people to join Toastmasters, because we are a community, we are a network of millions of people. Million would be a little bit more, but yeah, I know at least members, we have 280,000 plus. So it's a worldwide network. And the USP, which I feel as I've been part of this since 2015, is the collaboration and the empathy for each other. Like if somebody's trying a new thing, this is the most fail-proof, I would say fail-safe area where we can try anything. So I've been, when I joined Toastmasters, post that only when I won the area championship once in humorous contest, that actually helped me to at least have some faith in me that I can go and try to make people laugh. Of course, this is one of the biggest kick that I get, like when I see people smiling, people laughing. And I think this is one of the purpose that we all are serving here. Like as a global community, we should try to uplift each other. And that's what Toastmasters have been doing all across. So I think you are at a very good place if you have come to this Toastmaster Club, any Toastmaster Club. But yeah, like this is especially one of the most renowned. I've been knowing and hearing about this club since a long time. I think Kishore was also part of KVM, one of the finest Toastmaster, one of the finest humorists that we have across the globe, I would say, is KVM. I've been part of that improv community as well, from where he belongs to. So I know a little bit more about him, although not very much, but he's an extraordinary guy. And he's just one to mention. I think Speakers Den has given so prolific speakers, as you were mentioning. This is an incredibly good place to be here. And yeah, of course, if you're here, you'll be able to leverage your contacts, your network to be whatever you want. Like I started as a humorist from like area champion. Then I started hitting stand-up open mics. There I got confidence. Although there was, so when I came here, Sonal was very much worried that why we have so less attendance today. Believe me, I have spoken to just one audience at a time, like at least for 5-7 times, just one audience. And like that's very common in the stand-up circuit. So that happens. So it gives you confidence. It gives you a fail-proof space to be here. So yeah, keep leveraging it and just do whatever you want. You can try improv. You can try all your things that you want to practice. This is your place to practice. All the very best to everybody. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here. And I'd like to thank you once again, and Tanmay once again to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kaushal. Well, I definitely agree that it's a fail-safe area where you are encouraged to fail. You're not encouraged to succeed. Don't worry about that. I know you will succeed, but you're encouraged to fail so that you can identify your own areas of improvement and make sure you work on them. And we have excellent evaluators who give you feedback. And most of the times, we also try to get external evaluators as well, renowned Toastmasters who have experience of multiple years, so that they can give you pinpoint feedback where you can improve. Okay, with this, let me ask Toastmaster Hannah to come on stage for her feedback on today's session. As the area director, your words would mean a lot to the club.
This is additional pressure, actually. Being a, no, means I'm quite glad that I was part of today. Apologies once again for being late, because being late is not acceptable actually at some stage in when you go to a official meeting, it's not acceptable. So apologies for that. But I guess it's a very well conducted meeting, I would say, and feedback. I would definitely have loved if the ExCom would have been here. It would have been very nice. You'll feel happy in terms of you being here, that effort you've put in to be here. That I think that is the only suggestion. If the ExCom, the entire ExCom, all the 7 gems were here, it would have been a very good meeting. But nevertheless, you made the attempt, at least effort to be online. So glad, and I wish you all guys once again the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I really agree that it would be great to see all of them in person. However, like one of our ExCom is from Bihar. He regularly joins his meeting from Bihar, and one of Sankhya is from Noida. So it might, I cannot reimburse them. All right. So with this, the feedback session is over, and I have an announcement to make as from the Office of VP Education. This is to make sure that you renew your dues. If you are an existing member, make sure you renew your dues before tomorrow. The reason being, right now, Toastmaster, so there are different components of the fees, and Toastmaster International is hiking their fees by $1,400. No, 1,400 rupees, sorry. $15, 1,400 rupees. And to make sure that you get the most of this saving, you get this saving, please renew yourself or become a member by tomorrow. If you still want to take time to think it through, that's perfectly all right. But it's just, it would cost 1,400 more from 1st August onwards. Okay. So no pressure. Those who have already renewed, thank you very much. Those who are planning to renew soon, please make sure you do so by tomorrow. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. I would be available in the evening, and you can drop me WhatsApp and I will get back to you for sure. For guests, I will just give you my WhatsApp number for here. Okay, so you can take my number and reach out to me for any questions or queries. I will be available in the evening today. Might be traveling in the day or going somewhere. Okay, with this, I would like to conclude today's session. Meeting number 334, the installation ceremony of speakers and Toastmaster Club New Executive Committee is finally concluded. Thank you. Okay, Sonal,
Yeah.
what's the plan?
Yeah, so we'll go for something, coffee. I'm sorry.
Thank you, people online.
Thank you.
As much as, we would like to have you all, Lalita, if you can come because you live very close by. Can you come for coffee or lunch?
Not now.
Not now. Okay, she lives nearby. Yeah, but